Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel, where we focus on senior health and nutrition. Today, we're talking about a very important topic, kidney health, specifically for those dealing with high creatinine levels. You might be surprised to learn that some of the healthy foods we eat every day, like certain nuts, could be quietly adding stress to your kidneys. First, let's quickly touch on what high creatinine means. Creatinine is a waste product from muscle activity. Healthy kidneys filter it out of your blood. So, when your creatinine levels are elevated, it can be a sign that your kidneys aren't filtering as efficiently as they should be. This means they're working overtime, and what you eat becomes even more critical. Now, why do some nuts pose a problem? As we get older, our kidneys can become more sensitive. Nuts, while packed with good fats and nutrients, can also be high in certain minerals like phosphorus and potassium. When kidney function is reduced, these minerals can build up in the body because the kidneys struggle to remove them. This buildup can lead to serious health issues. Plus, nuts are a source of protein. While protein is essential, too much can also increase the workload on already stressed kidneys. It's all about finding the right balance. It's not that all nuts are bad, but for someone with compromised kidney function, choosing the right ones and the right amounts is key. Think of it like this. Your kidneys are a delicate filtration system. You want to give them fuel that's easy to process, not things that clog up the works. Before we dive in, a quick but very important reminder. This video is for educational purposes. Please always talk to your doctor or a renal dietitian before making any changes to your diet, especially if you have a kidney condition. Alright, let's get to our first nut that you might want to limit if you have high creatinine: almonds. This one might surprise you, because almonds are often hailed as a superfood, and they are. But for kidneys that are working extra hard, almonds present a few challenges. The main issue is their high phosphorus content. Healthy kidneys have no problem filtering out excess phosphorus, but when they're impaired, phosphorus can build up in the blood, leading to a condition called hyperphosphatemia. This can weaken your bones and cause calcium deposits in your blood vessels, heart, and lungs. Almonds are also very high in oxalates. For most people, this isn't a problem. However, for individuals prone to certain types of kidney stones, a high oxalate diet can increase the risk of stone formation, adding another layer of stress to the kidneys. So, while a few almonds here and there might be okay for some, if you're snacking on large handfuls daily, it could be contributing to the mineral load your kidneys have to manage. It's a classic case of too much of a good thing. Now, for our second nut, one that's a very common snack and often overlooked by seniors: peanuts. Technically a legume, but we all treat it as a nut. Peanuts are popular, affordable, and tasty. But just like almonds, they are relatively high in phosphorus. A small handful can contribute significantly to your daily phosphorus intake, which needs to be carefully managed in a kidney-friendly diet. But there's another hidden issue with peanuts, especially the ones we buy from the store: sodium. Most commercially available peanuts are roasted and salted, and they can be very salty. A high sodium diet makes your body hold on to water, which can raise your blood pressure. High blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney disease and can make existing kidney problems worse. It forces your kidneys to work harder to remove excess fluid and sodium. So, even if you opt for unsalted peanuts, the phosphorus content is still a factor to consider. If you have high creatinine, it's wise to be mindful of how many peanuts you're eating. Let's move on to the third nut that can be problematic for kidney health: Brazil nuts. These are famous for their incredibly high selenium content. A single Brazil nut can provide more than your entire daily requirement of selenium. While selenium is a vital antioxidant, in very large amounts, it can become toxic and put stress on your organs, including your kidneys. But the bigger concern for those with kidney issues is the high concentration of both potassium and phosphorus in Brazil nuts. As we've discussed, managing potassium is crucial when kidney function is low. Too much potassium in the blood, a condition called hyperkalemia, is very dangerous and can affect your heart rhythm, because Brazil nuts are so dense in these minerals. Even a small serving can throw your levels off balance if your kidneys aren't filtering properly. They can also affect your body's fluid balance due to this mineral load, which is something you want to avoid when your kidneys are already struggling. So, if almonds, peanuts, and Brazil nuts might be problematic, what can you eat instead? Don't worry, there are some great kidney-friendly alternatives. The star player here is the macadamia nut. Compared to the other nuts we've mentioned, macadamia nuts are significantly lower in both phosphorus and potassium. This makes them a much safer choice for people on a renal diet. They are high in healthy monounsaturated fats and have a delicious, buttery flavor, making them a satisfying snack. Another good option can be pecans, in moderation. While they do contain some phosphorus and potassium, the amounts are generally lower than in almonds or peanuts. The key, as always, is portion size. No matter which nut you choose, you can't eat an entire bag. This brings us to a crucial point. Portion sizes matter immensely. A kidney-friendly serving of nuts is typically very small. Think about a small handful, which is roughly 1/4 of a cup or about 10 to 12 nuts, depending on the type. Even with safer nuts like macadamias, overdoing it can still contribute to an excessive intake of calories and fat. Using a small bowl or a measuring cup instead of eating directly from the bag can help you keep your portions in check. It's about enjoying them as a small treat, not as a main food source. Beyond nuts, it's important to be aware of other foods that can raise kidney stress. Processed foods are a major culprit. Things like deli meats, canned soups, frozen dinners, and fast food are often loaded with sodium, which acts as a preservative and flavor enhancer. Dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt are also naturally high in phosphorus and potassium. And of course, dark-colored sodas are famous for containing phosphoric acid, a form of phosphorus that is very easily absorbed by the body. Reading labels and choosing fresh, whole foods whenever possible is one of the best things you can do for your kidneys. Finally, let's wrap up with a few simple, daily habits that can support your kidney wellness, especially after 50. The first is hydration. Drinking enough water helps your kidneys flush out sodium, urea, and other toxins. Aim for clear or light yellow urine. Second, keep moving. Regular physical activity helps control blood pressure and blood sugar, both of which are critical for kidney health. And third, manage your blood pressure and blood sugar levels. If you have hypertension or diabetes, work closely with your doctor to keep them under control, as these are the top 2 causes of kidney disease. Small, consistent changes really do add up. Choosing macadamia nuts over almonds, drinking an extra glass of water, or going for a daily walk can make a huge difference in reducing the strain on your kidneys and supporting your overall health as you age. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you found this information helpful. If kidney health is important to you, give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more senior health and nutrition tips. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Do you regularly eat nuts? Let us know. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.